Yo, 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 what's up? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make over 6 figures promoting ClickFunnels and ClickFunnels products. You can actually use this method to promote any product or service out there and earn 6 7 figures a year or whatever. But in this video I'm going to show you how to do it with ClickFunnels. This is how I got started. This is how I gained some initial traction in ClickFunnels and how I ultimately built my commissions up to earning over 6 figures per year. And I've been doing that for multiple years now. I've been able to qualify for the ClickFunnels Dream Car Award and do that repeatedly for the last 4 years or so. And I did that all with this method I'm about to show you. And it's all just involves SEO, and it's very simple. And I got started basically for free, like 99% free, basically, outside of a couple of tools. But the most of the tools I use were free, which you'll see in this example. So the tool that I used was, or the angle that I used was going after long tail keywords. So at the time I used this tool called keywordtool.io, and I just came over here and typed in ClickFunnels. And I think this tool has changed a little bit. I feel like there were more keywords that they gave you for free back then, and you used to could export them, but I'm assuming it looks like, I don't know, you may not can do that anymore. Or maybe they want you to create an account. I don't know. But there weren't very many back then. ClickFunnels was just coming on the scene. They're kind of new, and they weren't very popular, so there weren't a lot of searches that these long tail keyword tools had collected yet. But there were still several hundred, so I'd export the list that I could gather, and I just started going down the list, and I started making YouTube videos for each of these long tail keywords. So just answering the questions, helping people with each of these long tail keywords. So an example of that, if you want to check those out, is just go over to YouTube. These videos are still there. ClickFunnels, and this was the URL I was using at the time to point people to ClickFunnels. So you can see I've got multiple channels here, and 4 years old. I just set up a bunch of different channels and targeted a bunch of different keywords. I didn't even get all the way down the list, but I took about a month, and this was to do this, and I still had a job. And so if you think you can't do this with a job or busy schedule, you can, because I didn't really have much time at the end of the day. I just came home and I made a goal to knock out 5 videos a night for every night after work, with the little bit of energy I had left at the end of every night. And I would make these simple short videos, because I determined I could make a couple a night. And if you've ever made videos before, they're it's kind of tedious, because you have to record it, you have to edit it, you have to export it, and you have to upload it. So I did that 5 times every single night for a month, and I only got about 150 keywords down the list. So by far not anywhere close to the whole list or whatever. Creating content for the whole list, just 100 or so. And that was what got me initially started with getting some traction and referring people. And I still have people that come up to me at live events today, and they're like, "Oh man, I joined ClickFunnels because of you," or "I found your video," or "I'm still finding your videos," because after all these years, there's still hardly anybody else out there, in spite of me teaching this for the last 3 years, that takes the time to go out and create content around all these long tail keywords. These are the keywords that people are typing in. So it's really simple. Just go out there and answer these questions for people, and you can help a lot of people, and it will help you get some traction. This is a fairly free strategy you can do. I mean, these tools, they have free versions, and then you combine that with YouTube. YouTube's free. The not free side of that is just the microphone and screen recording software, whatever, but those are very inexpensive. But once you have those, and those are just flat fees. Once you invest in those, all this other stuff to continue doing this is free. So that's the the method I used, and that's what I teach people, except I kind of do it on steroids because this is a very slow process. If you were to write articles on blogs or create videos, even though it works and it's something that anybody can do, especially if you don't have much of a budget, this is, again, what got me my start, got me some initial traction, helped me make, get very close to that, that first, the 100 active members and referrals and ClickFunnels, and then qualify for the dream car. So I did it all through SEO, and this is how I did it, and this works for any other product or service out there. It's just kind of a slow method to create all this content manually. So over the years, I've developed a strategy to do this like really a whole lot faster with websites. And I want to give you so that's the method. I want to give you an angle. There's a free angle, and this you should be able to make multiple six figures per year just with this one angle. And this is something I've actually been sharing for the last couple years. I haven't shared it too much in recent years, but I've shared this way back. And just give you a little glimpse of like what this translates to. So this is my account, and what that, it's hard to I wouldn't pay attention to too many of these numbers over here because it's just almost like a guesstimate. A lot of the numbers in the back office of ClickFunnels, they're not entirely accurate. I think anybody will kind of confirm that, but like you can see kind of guesstimates of approximately what this translates to, but what it really translates to, I'll show you over here. So you can see ClickFunnels. This is just my a little spreadsheet that I tally up all of my income streams. So 2020, we're at over 100K. 2019, about the same. 2018, about the same. So over the last couple of years, in the previous year, that was a little below six figures. So for the last couple of years, 6 figures recurring with ClickFunnels. And so that's what this has been able to produce. So why I'm showing that to you is not to brag or anything. It's just because these numbers are just kind of like a little off. So that's what the real numbers are. And these are just sort of a guesstimate or whatever. So the angle that can make you a whole bunch of money in ClickFunnels has really done you a favor in the last couple of years with creating this product network marketing secrets. This is an angle that I've talked about for years that people should go after, and when they first came out and for the first couple of years they didn't have this offer, but in recent years they created network marketing secrets. And why this is great is because previously I would tell people just go create share funnels for all these different biz ops and network marketing companies and MLM companies out there, and that's a way to go after those markets and that traffic of people that are involved in those businesses without having to sign up for those yourself, and make money off those biz ops without having to be plugged into those yourself. And so this makes it a whole lot easier because you can just still go after that traffic and just be like, hey, invest in this. It'll teach you how to make more money with your business opportunity. And so what I've done is I just typed in top MLMs, top network marketing companies or whatever, and found this list. Not sure if this is entirely accurate, but I'm sure it's somewhat close. So you got Amway's, the Herbalife's, Mary Kay's, Primerica, World Ventures. Just these are a couple of ones that I'm familiar with. And so what you would do is you could go to these keyword tools. Here's another one, and you can type in something like Herbalife and see what it returns. We got about 57,000 keywords. Awesome. That's way more than this free tool is going to give you. And then you can export this list, and then you've got a whole big list. And basically with my method, we can go after all of these keywords very quickly. It takes me about 20 to 30 minutes to build a site around all these keywords. And then, and those keywords of this site, it kind of acts like like a big net, basically. Just think of 57,000 posts out there that are, this is kind of like a net with a bunch of hooks. And those keywords are grabbing traffic from the search engines, basically. If you want to picture it like this, I guess maybe this is like the search engine results. And your website is the net that's grabbing these searches. And this is for all the different keywords, all the different long tail keywords around Herbalife. And so it would take you forever to create 57,000 pieces of unique content, whether it be for video or blog posts. It took me a whole month, several hours a day, just to create about 150 pieces of content. So, 57,000, that's going to take you probably a couple of years. And so that's just not really realistic. And so with my method, you can go after all of those keywords very quickly, and you can build lots of different sites around them. And you go out there and grab all the keywords. And instead of making all these unique pieces of content, you're pulling in all that traffic, and basically you can direct it to wherever you want it to go. And so in this case, you wouldn't really even have to do any selling. You just grab all that traffic, and then you don't have to sell it. I'm not that great at selling. I just let ClickFunnels do the selling, let the offer do the selling, and I grab all this traffic, I pull it from the search engines. And because there's really no competition, no one's going to go after all these keywords, just because no one knows how to do this. And even if they did, they're probably at best are only know how to think about how to do it like this, which is just going to take forever. It's going to seem, just like it's going to take forever, and that's going to discourage them. And so most people, it's just wide open, mega blue ocean opportunity. And so it's just wide open for folks like me and my students. And we just cast this wide net, siphon all this traffic, and we point it directly to the offer. And that's how we do it. So you can do this for multiple programs out there. These are just the top 25. There's lots of other biz ops and network marketing companies out there, but that's one simple angle that you can use to promote just one of the many ClickFunnels products out there. And this should make you, I can't say exact numbers, but it is, there's an opportunity there to create over 6 figures or more per year with this one strategy, with this one angle, just because there's so many network marketing companies. And even if you just were to focus on some of the top ones like the Herbalifes and the Amways and stuff that do billions and billions of dollars and have a lot of people out there searching for different things about them, that's how you can you just make a lot of money just concentrating on the top ones. But if you wanted to go a little wider, a little deeper, you can build sites around these other ones. And that's just one offer. So imagine just all the other products and services out there that you could do this for. So a lot of people get kind of locked in this industry and this affiliate marketing industry, or maybe they're new to this industry. They get locked in for some reason on ClickFunnels. I guess they just get infatuated by these orange bars here, and they forget that there's tons of other products and services out there that you can do this with that are actually way, way, way less competitive than ClickFunnels and have an opportunity to earn way more money. So hopefully all that makes sense. It's pretty simple. And what I love about this process is it's simple, it's scalable, it's sustainable. The process doesn't change. And so I like the stability in that. But where there's variety is that you can do this for any product or service out there. So I just gave you a pretty infinitely scalable angle there with the biz ops and network marketing companies, because you're never going to run out of opportunity there. But there's all these other products and services out there, and maybe I'll make some other videos about some of those, but it's just infinitely scalable. With this process, it's the opposite of everything you've been told or sold with marketing in the past, where they teach a lot of fear and scarcity and lack and competition and saturation. It's just not the case. It's the opposite of all that. There's like ridiculous amount of abundance, and it'll never run out. I can explain it a million different ways to drive home that point, but hopefully you can start to see this and think of like all the other companies out there and brands that you could type into these keyword tools and get thousands of keywords. And to combine that with the fact that like nobody's doing this, because nobody else really knows how to do this, it's just infinitely scalable. So you'll never run out. There's just really nobody on the planet that's doing this. And so if you're interested in learning how to do that, how to do this faster, I just showed you a free way that you can do it that will, it helped me create a full-time passive income that allowed me to cancel out the need for a 9-to-5 job 4 years ago. So I'm confident it can do that for you, just because there's a gazillion other products out there to promote, where there's no competition, there's no saturation, there's never going to be an overlap where we really cross paths and compete with each other, just because there's so many different angles, even with all the different products out there. And so, if you want to go out there and do what I just mentioned, it can make you a bunch of money. It can make you job replacing amount of money. But if you want to make a lot more money, if you want to make that money a lot quicker, I've put together a program called SEO AD Elite. This is the latest version of my original program called SEO Affiliate Domination. This is a program, though. It's not just a course, that combines the training, which is extremely short. That's one thing I learned from my first training, which was it was just too long. I guess I was just trying to communicate too much and share all the things I knew with people, and it really just confused people, I think, and just crippled them, paralyzed them, because it was just so much, especially for newbies. Just because I've learned so much over the years, but what I've done with this program is I boiled it down to a very simple recipe. So anybody can follow a recipe. You don't have to be a great baker or chef or whatever to go on the internet, find a recipe, print it out, go gather those ingredients, put them together, and then make something that tastes delicious. So it's the same type of process. I'm not giving you a ton of context here in the recipe. So it's literally just go here, click here, click here, click here, get this tool, put them all together, and then build these special types of sites I'm going to show you how to do. And then if you want any context, you have any questions, run into any hurdles or hang-ups or whatever, then we've got the coaching to go along with that. And so that's going to help you overcome those, and also give you a whole bunch more ideas and stuff, and give you some context if you want that context. And then I give you a lot of other awesome bonuses and stuff in here that'll help you have an edge over like every single other SEO out there. So that's what you're getting inside the training. It's short, it's simple, which means it's not going to take you very much time at all to go through it. Each of these lessons here, they're only like 2 or 3 minutes. So it's about speed of implementation. I don't want to slow you down by giving you a 72-hour course that's going to take you a year to go through. It's probably just going to bore you. I want to help get you to the result of making hundreds of thousands of dollars as quickly as possible, because it doesn't have to take very long. And so that's what you're getting inside the training. If you're interested in that, then you can visit the link somewhere around this video or this page. It should be seoaffiliatedomination.com/apply. And right now I'm just having this go to my friend Tyler, business partners, Facebook. And if you want in, let him know, and let us know why you would be a good fit for the program. And if he feels that you are a good fit, then he'll let you enroll in the program. And we'd love to have you in there for 2021. So this is a very simple but very powerful process, and it's been responsible for this, how I've been able to not only replace my 9-to-5 job, but the very next year that I did that, which around December 2016 was when I did that. By December 2017 was my first 6-figure year, and I've never made less than that since. And I did it all through SEO, and it was a more unrefined version of what you're getting in this course, or the program that we've put together. This is a much simpler, faster, just efficient, affordable method. I've stripped out everything that's just non-essential for success. So if that's something that it seems attractive to you, or whatever, or you want seems interesting, and whether you want to qualify for the Dream Car Award with ClickFunnels, or you just want to make passive income online, or you just don't want a job anymore, this is a great solution for that.